Caitlin Clark is currently, as we saw last night, #1 in the whole WNBA with 8 assists per game. Listen, this is my GOAT. I can't lie to y'all, this is my GOAT, you know what I'm saying? She broke the all-time most assists in a single game with 19 assists. Something no one has done in 27 years. Listen, this rookie comes in and slams that record in just a 26 game, bro. Caitlin has also become the fastest WNBA player to reach 400 points and 200 assists through only 26 games. Keep in mind, these are 2 records that are not specified to only rookies. We're including every great that ever put on a WNBA jersey. Listen, bro, this has never been done what she's doing in only 26 games. So forget the Rookie of the Year race right now. Caitlin is in the MVP conversation. I think she's at #3 or #2 or whatever the betting companies got her favorites at right now. Anyways, now let's get to the clips. Listen, in today's video, we're going to go over multiple things that just happened last night and just break the game down to the best of our abilities like we always do and highlight some important things, you feel me? Like, they can continue to do better and, like, fix this month-long Olympic, like, after this Olympic break is over, like, fix, you know what I'm saying? They could fix a few things. We're going to talk about what they could fix and shit like that. But listen, man. Like, listen, bro. Before we get into these clips, I want to say one thing. Shout out to y'all for that 4K real quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Y'all went crazy. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Let's get into these clips now, though. All right. Now, listen. One thing about the greats. Everybody rave about Caitlin's turnovers and all this shit, right? But let's talk about how Caitlin Clark opens her game up, which is one of the most important things, because that depends what kind of night she's gonna have. Y'all remember in the last film session video where we was talking about Caitlin, where she not the last one, maybe 2 games ago, where she would get into the paint and missed the little bunny. I think it was the last one against the Minnesota Lynx, and she missed the bunny, and then she came and did the same exact thing and got an and 1, right? Now in this one, we talked about how the greats don't rush the game. Listen to watch Stephen Curry. Curry will even start the game most of the times with a layup or an assist, and then he'll work out to the 3. You feel me? Because that's what the greats do. They don't just rush in and hit 3s. LeBron don't just come in and dunk on somebody on the first play. You know, you got to ease into the game. Like, listen, because Caitlin Clark is in the W, though, you know what I'm saying? And she's a rookie. Sometimes she may want to start the game off with a little 3, you know, to get a little feel for the game. But if she misses, she'll go back to the basics and get an assist or a layup, like, just to start the game off and get her team going, because she's not selfish by any means. As you see in this clip, she doms Aaliyah after missing Aaliyah. And for those who don't know, what doms are, is a fancy way of saying assists in America. So when what y'all call assists, we say dimes for like a fancy way. So when I mention dimes, now y'all know we talking assists. But look at this clip right here. Look at that behind the back. She love that move. Feeds Aaliyah, gets a nice little assist. Aaliyah runs straight to the paint, get her assist. Boom, easy, right? Nice, cool play right there, right? Now listen, y'all remember last film session we talked about Caitlin's explosive behind the back, like I just mentioned like 10 seconds ago, right? When she, listen, bro. Y'all remember the behind the back where she put that poor girl on the floor against Minnesota? Well, she pulled that move out to get her first bucket of the night in fashion. Pay attention right here. Behind the back. Let me get through. Caitlin C22 special, man. Listen, like, Caitlin is just that good, bro. Pay attention to this, though. I want y'all to watch all the open teammates. Listen, like, look. I want y'all to watch all the open teammates when she gets to the rim. Like, look at how I replayed it, right? How many shooters is open right now? And think how easy it will be for Caitlin Clark to average 10+ assists by just pulling so much attention on the defense. She has this person open right here. She has this person, Nalissa, open right here. So Katie's open, Nalissa's open, Aaliyah's open, and Kelsey's open. Everybody on her team is open just because Caitlin got a foot in the paint. This gravity is gonna, Caitlin is gonna get so many assists. All she needs is good team. God bless if they, listen, if Caitlin Clark gets great teammates around her, it is over. You hear me? It is over. If she has shooters, picture what Caitlin Clark would do with somebody like Marina Mabry on her team. You know what I'm saying? Like, picture what she would do with somebody like Kelsey Plum on her team. This is the, bro. And don't they play together in the All-Star game? It's gonna be scary, man. It's gonna be scary. Let's get to the next clip, though. Okay, and this next clip right here. This clip is proof, once again, that Caitlin's IQ for the game is years ahead of anything we've ever saw in women's basketball. Pay attention to Caitlin finding Aaliyah open so fast that even Aaliyah herself couldn't believe it. Look at this right here. Kelsey feeds Caitlin. Boom. Right here, Kaylin passes to Aaliyah. This defender is this Natasha Howard, lost as a, like, she's lost. You know what I'm saying? Look, passes. Even Aaliyah didn't know she was open. Aaliyah has a drive right here. But she didn't realize it because she's not expecting to be this open. Aaliyah's used to being guarded heavily, but now that Kaylin's drawing so much attention, she doesn't even know what to do, which is why we mentioned in the other video, you have to mentally reprogram your mind to play alongside someone like Caitlin Clark. You have to mentally train yourself to be able to catch the ball in places you wouldn't normally get it, playing with your average point guard who can't see what Caitlin sees. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you literally have to mentally, like, that's why I said you got to go to the practice and practice catching most of Kaylin's passes. Her IQ is, like, second to none. You know what I'm saying? So, look. She passes to Aaliyah. Aaliyah catches it and pump fakes and go the wrong way. Aaliyah, if you pay attention, she dribbles into the double team. So, right here, Aaliyah is supposed to catch it and go right here. Easy layup. Line drive. Open layup, right? But because she's not used to it, she pump fakes. Still makes the defender jump because she's good, but she dribbles to the double team. Natasha's right there, you know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to go this way to avoid the defender. She dribbles into it, but Aaliyah's so good that she could still finish over 2 defenders anyways, you know? And 1. Great pass by Caitlin Clark. As soon as Aaliyah got open, Kaylin found her, and that goes back to last film session when we said Kaylin's teammates have to mentally rewire their whole brain just to play with her. Like, from their reaction to the court awareness, everything has to be on point, because at any moment, Kaylin is going to see something that you don't, and you just got to be ready for it, or it's going to cost her a turnover. Because she believes in her team, which is why I respect her so much. She's just slaughtering her turnover stat just to see her team do better and produce wins. I love Caitlin Clark. Like, that's what winners do right there. That's what winners do. Okay, moving on in the next clip. Now, Nalissa did not have the best night last night, right? And we know that, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into that later on in this video. I know y'all want me to. But I love how Caitlin's effect is starting to rub off on her team. And you're starting to see the mental reprogramming starting to take effect in real live game action. They're starting to understand that getting in the right spots will get them the ball every time. And you see 2 different mindsets. Her mindset 1 is Nalissa thinking number 33, Katie, is bringing the ball up. And she just jogs up, you know, slow, regular. The second Katie gets it to Caitlin, Nalissa sprints up the court because she know Caitlin is going to find her. So pay attention right here. Rebound. Boom. Nalissa passes to Katie. Immediately, Nalissa starts jogging, right? Okay, pay attention to how she starts jogging. She gets it to Caitlin. Soon as Nalissa makes eye contact that Caitlin has the ball, she outruns everybody on this floor. Pay attention. She outruns everybody. Look at Nalissa. Look at her. Look at her go. And Caitlin gonna find you. Caitlin C22 gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, the worst feeling as a basketball player is being in the right spots and not getting the ball. It starts to discourage you, and that overall hurts the team's offensive movement on the floor, on the court. You know what I'm saying? And players would rather save energy instead of like pointless running around knowing they're not gonna get it. But with Caitlin, they know their hard work. Caitlin is gonna pay them for it with easy buckets. I don't see how people hate on Caitlin. Like, you gotta watch her games. I think people just box score watchers. Oh, she has 6 turnovers. Listen, y'all know we gonna break down the turnovers in this video too. Like, a lot of her turnovers is not even her fault. Yeah, she had probably 2 I seen that was her fault last night, but the rest is like avoidable. You know what I'm saying? Especially them last 2 at the end. But let's get into it. In this clip right here, y'all do me a favor. When Caitlin Clark plays next games, I want y'all to watch for her behind the back. Because I always talk about it, but I want y'all to actually look for it so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Some of y'all do. If you understand what I'm saying, let me know in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to watch for her behind the back. It's so lethal when you combine it with her speed and change the direction. It feels like I found a gem. Ever since I started digging into Caitlin's bag, she's one of a kind for real, y'all. Like, Caitlin is one of a kind. Look at the behind the back. Boom. Right, like, it's unguardable. She's too fast, and the behind the back, like, your ankles cannot support that, like, that speed. And you see, she got to stop her momentum with her left foot. And by that time, Caitlin's already driving, facing this way. So now this defender has to fully shift their body to Caitlin's side now. And by that point, she's already at the rim. So it's like, yo, with that kind of speed, it's not fair to be able to switch direction that fast. Like, you need a highly IQ perimeter, like, guard to guard Caitlin Clark. She's one of a kind, bro. All right. In this clip, I just want to know why. Let's call this clip Why, okay? Like, this clip is going to be called Why. Why does Caitlin Clark get doubled with no help? Is this the clip? This is the clip, right? Okay. Right here. This is the clip called Why. Caitlin, like, why is she getting doubled with no help, right? Why doesn't Kelsey, right here, why doesn't Kelsey run out to the top of the key to get the ball out of her hands, right? Why doesn't Katie, number 33, drive because Natasha Howard doubled Caitlyn and left her open? Like, literally, she could have went right there, right? Like, this is crazy to me. I gotta understand. Why, like, listen, why are they setting a double screen for Lexi Hall when it should be Caitlyn Clark inbounding and coming off the double screen for a shot? Why did Christy Sides draw up this weak-ass play that'll never work because Lexi Hall's a spot-up shooter and that play is designed for a run-and-gun shooter like Caitlyn who could dribble and get a shot off? It's either Christy Sides is completely lost on what to do with her roster or she has an agenda against Caitlyn, but all I do know is everything ain't wrong, but something ain't right. Listen, everything ain't wrong, but something ain't right. I'm gonna leave it at that for right now at least, you know what I'm saying? Let's move on to the next clip, bro. Like, listen, bro. Just pay attention to Caitlyn Clark getting double right here before we move on. Everything ain't wrong, but something ain't right. Comment that. All right, and this clip right here. Let's get into this. Let's get into this clip, bro. All right, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? All right. There's 3 reasons why I love this clip I'm about to show you. For one, this is a C22 special. Y'all know we're going to throw 1 or 2 in every film session because why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not throw a C22 special in the film session? But 2, because Caitlyn could have had a backdoor layup or 3, which, like, listen, which means the defender will always have to pick their poison. Like, because she could have a backdoor layup or 3. Like, pick your poison, you know what I'm saying? But listen, the 3rd one is because Aaliyah has so much body mass that you have to run around. It's like a screen. So when you mix that with Caitlyn's off-ball movement, which is one of the best I've seen, you got an unbelievable product. Pay attention to this clip here. Aaliyah is so big, Caitlyn could run around her. And look right there. She had the back door, but she ditches that back door for a 3 to run around Aaliyah again. And Aaliyah sets a real screen this time. Easy C22 special, you know what I'm saying? Gotta love it. You have to love it. Now look, I had to highlight this one because I think Caitlyn surprises her own self. I think Caitlyn surprises her own self with her speed sometimes. In this clip, she got around Aaliyah's screen so fast that she had an open drive and took it a little late just because she was confused. Look at this right here. Look how fast Caitlyn Clark is. Boom, cross, immediate speed. She didn't even know what to do right here because she was expecting the center, because centers usually help out on Caitlyn so much that the center will come over here and the defense will like play switch defense, scramble basically. Like she will rotate to Aaliyah, she will rotate between her and Katie and Kelsey until this defender that's lost gets back into the play, right? So look what Caitlyn does right here. She doesn't realize. And now she's dribbling to the paint with her offhand because she wasn't expecting it. Still gets to the paint and still scores. You know what I'm saying? Tough. And 1 play by Caitlyn Clark. C22 is like that. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. After so many backdoors and 1 layups and shit like that, the defense decided to collapse on Caitlyn. And you can tell that's all she was baiting them to do the whole time. We got Aaliyah Boston dropping bombs. But like, listen, bro, if she can hit these like, listen, let's play the clip. Look at how many people was around. Like, we know what Caitlyn Clark does, right? We know once she hits the paint, everybody collapse. You got this defender with her hands up. This is how dangerous Caitlyn Clark is. This defender has her hand up when Caitlyn Clark has her back turned to her. Like as if Caitlyn Clark is going to throw a backwards pass to the corner. But you never know when you're dealing with Caitlyn, right? You just got to be ready for anything. This defender right here runs out immediately to Kelsey because Caitlyn Clark is dribbling her direction. And Aaliyah Boston is out there because the center dropped down. Everybody just collapses when Caitlyn hit the paint. So pay attention right here. We got Aaliyah Boston. This surprised me. Dropping a 3. Bounce away. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. If she can hit these at least a 35% clip, this whole dynamic changes, and there will literally be no way to stop Caitlyn and Aaliyah's 2-man pick and roll or pick and pops. Facts. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right. I'ma admit, when I picked this clip out, I was in tears laughing because Caitlyn Clark scared the holy shit out of number 21 Kalani Brown. Caitlyn is so selfless and always willing to pass that the defense panics like when they can't find their man. So it becomes a race of find your open man before Caitlyn do. And she just spins looking foolish. Like, look at this clip right here. Look at this clip. Pay attention to this girl right here. Caitlyn got this, she used the screen. Now look at this girl right here who's supposed to be guarding Aaliyah Boston because Kelsey's on the guard right here. She's supposed to go to Aaliyah, but Caitlyn is so scary and pulls so much attention that she just starts spinning in circles. Look at her. Look at her just going back and forth. Yo, Caitlin Clark got her looking foolish, y'all. When I tell y'all C22 had this girl's heart in shambles. She was everywhere and still nowhere at the same time. This was a funny clip to me. You want to know why? She started contesting Kelsey's jump shot, and Kelsey didn't even have the ball. Kelsey didn't even have the ball the whole time. And she's supposed to stick to Aaliyah, but Caitlin gave her the fever. That's what we're going to start calling it when Caitlin cooks a defender. She caught the fever, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to her. She's literally contesting Kelsey's jump shot. Kelsey doesn't even have the ball. Kelsey not even looking at the play. Like, yo. I was crying tears when I watched this at first. Like, that was funny. All right, let's play it. Let's watch it. We got to break down this clip right here. We have to break down this clip right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. We got another turnover from a mishandled catch from Caitlin's teammates. I swear it feels like nobody can handle a Caitlin catch. I hope they use this whole break to do catching and playmaking drills with Caitlin. Because there is no way at all the fever goes anywhere with her teammates playing slow like Patrick when the pass is coming from Caitlin. Like, the way, like, listen. Like, I don't understand what it is. Like, man, listen. I don't know what it is. Look at Alyssa. Just get, like, completely mishandles. Like, that's a simple bounce pass. You catch that, you got a wide open layup to the rim. And Alyssa catches this with that momentum running to the rim. She got an open layup, right-hand layup. But listen, when it comes to Caitlin's high IQ passes, that's why I pay attention to Caitlin's reaction. Look at Caitlin. Caitlin is like, come on. Like, come on. Like, she's just like, I'm trying. Like, I don't want to be selfish. I got, like, come on. Like, just turn this on. Like, I'm not, I know y'all might not be as high IQ, but you, like, just be ready for it. I'm doing the hard work. Just be the recipient. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel for Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? I feel for her. Like, it hurts to see, bro. It hurts to see. Like, they messing up your stats, and you still keep trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? It's like going back to the ex that keep hurting you, and you know they're not good for you, but you just keep going back. like, listen, man. Let's get into this next clip. Aaliyah starting to get more comfortable with shooting the ball, too, on the pick and pops. I love this, too. From Caitlin, like, her passes to Caitlin, she's starting to shoot on the pick and pop. It feels like every game they jump one more level than they were the game before. Like, is it just me? I'm loving it. Look at this. Pick and pop. Behind the back. Pick and pop. Give her space. She gonna take the little bunny. Easy. I love it. I love it. Okay, this clip is a beautiful clip. No problem. The best part is that they ran a play for Caitlin, which they should always be doing. But it seemed like Caitlin just runs plays on the fly. Christy Sides have a Hall of Fame talent on her hands, and she doesn't run through her enough. All she does is let Caitlin run the offense that can get tiring. And y'all been letting me know that she's never had a break since college. And that's wild to me that she's been doing all of this. Shout out to Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Caitlin's small shooting slump, considering, like, I understand her small shooting slump, considering her battery must be drained. This break should be the best she's felt in a long time, and the fever might hit the ground gunning for the whole league. Just think about a whole month to get better with this type of talent. That's wild to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, look at this right here. Look at this play they ran for Caitlin. Look at this play, amazing play right there. Let's break this down. Aaliyah sets a little flare screen. For Caitlin, a flare screen is when you, like, setting a screen. It's like an off-ball screen. When you setting a screen for somebody who's about to catch the ball. Boom. She sets the screen for Caitlin. Caitlin denies the corner because she see the defender still running. Runs around the Aaliyah screen. She knows it's going to take time to get around the Aaliyah screen right here. So she shoots it right there ASAP. Boom. Takes it. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, look. Listen, bro. This clip is so tough. Caitlin just does her job and gets out the way. Like, she just cooks her defender one-on-one with the signature behind the back move that kills all her defenders and passes it to Katie for the open three. Because Enrique want to be helping off Katie, and Caitlin just made them pay for it. This just shows how smooth the offense can run if people hit their open shots, and how many assists Caitlin can potentially average without breaking a sweat. Like, look right here. Behind the back, boom. Enrique plays up. She makes the selfless pass, and Katie takes it. Katie takes it. Like, you just, like, it's that simple. That's how many, like, she could just get so many assists just off of that alone, not doing too much. All she needs her teammates to make shots, the professionals just to do their job. Now, listen, before we get back to Caitlin, we said we was going to get to Alyssa Smith real quick, right? And we're at that point now. Pay attention to Caitlin running the ball. I need y'all to pay attention to Caitlin running to the ball, and Alyssa purposely run away from her trying to bring the ball up when she knows that's not her job. Look at this right here. Look at Caitlin running up to her. You see Kaylin's reaction too, right? You seen Kaylin's reaction? Kaylin's right here for the ball. Nalissa ignores it, tries to play superhero ball like, oh, I got it. She's not the only one that could do it. No, Nalissa, calm down. You know who you playing with. Look right here. And Kaylin's like, you missed my pass over there when I tried to feed you. Now we down here, I'm calling for the ball, and you're running out of bounds with it like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? You look goofy. Like you're trying to play superhero ball and I'm playing team basketball, when in all reality, I'm the one that should be playing hero ball and you should be playing team basketball. But I'm so much of a good, genuine teammate that I'm willing to lower my light to see everybody else shine. Because if I really wanted to be an asshole around here, I could just be shooting all the threes and say, like, damn with all of y'all. Just me and Aaliyah. Like, she could really do that. And nobody will question it. Who's going to tell her what? Like, listen, y'all got to understand, when you got that power and don't abuse it, you get a way more respect. Like, we see it, Kayla, you know what I'm saying? But listen, bro, she know damn well that's not her job. Now, listen, I don't know, me personally, like, I don't know what the agenda against Kaylin is or what's going on, but I know intuition and body language. And everything screams to me that Kaylin is willingly open to being a team player, open to sacrificing like she's doing with her turnovers for the betterment of the team. And a lot of her teammates don't give me that same energy back in return. Like, she's giving everything and getting little to nothing in return. But it's what Caitlin Clark does in this next clip, which is why I'll be a fan of her forever. Pay attention. Pay attention. All right, right here. Caitlin Clark pushes a fast break and could have took a small contested layup. Now keep in mind, Alyssa Smith just did this to Caitlin Clark. She missed her open pass on this side of the court in the first half, right? And then she just got ignored by Nalissa when she called for the ball, and Nalissa turned it over. Now let me tell you something. Caitlin could have... Let's play the clip. Let's play the clip right here. Okay? Now at this point, Caitlin's running a fast break, right? She could have took that layup right there. She could have took that layup right there. But she puts Nalissa on the highlight with her. Look at this. She put Nalissa on the highlight with her, man. Like, you got to respect this type of shit. But listen, bro. Like, and to have that kind of respect for somebody who just completely ignored you to play before, I'll never hate on Caitlin. She's too pure. She doesn't fake nothing about her. And I know it may sound like I'm bigging her up too much, but I genuinely mean it when I say this. I don't care. I love her character, and she does no wrong in my eyes. And trust me, if she ever does, y'all be the first to know about it. If y'all really think I'm biased, when I see Caitlin do wrong, y'all be the first to know about it. She does everything the right way. Like, you can't complain about it. Like, we see it. I hope Caitlin, because so much haters out there, I hope we reach to her. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the next clip, though. Shout out to Caitlin. And she helps her up. Like, you can't ask for a better teammate. And this is a star. There's no ego involved. It's like, when you dealing with stars, normally ego gets involved, pride gets involved. We got none of that with Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? All right. Listen right here. Caitlin Clark hits Aaliyah for the quick roll, you know what I'm saying? Leaves Aaliyah open for a short mid-range shot. And if Natasha played up on Aaliyah's shot, it would have been an easy pass to a layup for Nalissa. Look right here. You run the screen. Boom. Aaliyah rolls. Good pass right there. Now look. Aaliyah could take this shot. If Natasha Howard plays up on Aaliyah's shot, Aaliyah's going to pass it easy to Nalissa for the layup right here. This defender is in an impossible situation because there's nothing she want to do. She definitely don't want to give up the layup. So she'll probably risk leaving Aaliyah open for the mid-range shot, which she does in this clip. But Aaliyah could take that. Aaliyah could take that. That's going to get scary if she could hit threes and these, you know what I'm saying, the pop. But look, I'm telling y'all, though, the pick and pop game between Aaliyah and Caitlin is developing faster than these other teams would like. And if they keep it up at this pace, there's no way to guard this duo, especially with Kelsey lurking in the corner or backdoor for the layup with her speed. Like, you feel me? Alright. Do y'all remember when I said in that play when Natasha doubled Caitlin and got that steal, the wide clip? Why I would rather have Caitlin inbound and come off screens? It's because when the ball is in Caitlin's hands, good things tends to happen. Look at this clip right here. Inbounds finds Kelsey. Easy layup. C22 with the cross vision. Caitlin sees everything. She sees everything. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. Do y'all remember what she did that? Was it against Minnesota? If I remember, I'll bring it back up. But listen, in this clip, I noticed something too about Caitlin, right? She tends, like, Caitlin stays in constant movement with the offense, so it can open an opportunity for a mistake. If she tries a bunch of different sets in one play, there's a large chance the defense makes a mistake, and she's going to make the defense pay every time with a quick vision. Look at this right here. Boom. Boom. Use the screen. Finds Nalissa again. Good pass. for the roll and one. No foul call though. You know what I'm saying? Kaylin, she's so selfless. Kaylin Clark said she said it herself that she put on 2 pounds of muscle in this time span of her WNBA transition. And by the looks of it in this clip, you can tell she's feeling good with being physical, and people say she only shoot threes. People say she only shoot threes, right? Look at her. Body, and one. No foul call, ref. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's going to be real hard to hate on her soon, man. When she wins a championship, listen, call me crazy, but if the Fever cleans up just a few things, Indiana could definitely make a shot at the title this year. I won't jump the gun, though, so let's just move on. You know what I'm saying? But just remember, I said it here. And listen, Kaylin's chemistry with the centers and the forwards has started to look real good. And she's looking more comfortable off ball. Look at this clip right here. She tries to get action going for Kelsey, and in return, she's the one that gets blessed. She gets a screen set for her, which opens up the off-ball backdoor pass. You know what I'm saying? Good. Yo, I love the off-ball movement from Kaylin. Now, look. Right here, Kaylin crosses a sharp left off a good screen, and it leaves her open for a three. But the center plays up and opens up a roll for the offensive center. Look right here. Boom. Center plays up, opens up a roll. Now, I love this play. Now, look right here. If I was on this team, I would have told her in the film room to banana cut instead of a line drive, because you see how the defensive center was able to hold on to her arm right here, right? She wouldn't have been able to do that with a banana cut. Now, this is what a banana cut is for those who don't know. So, right here, she gets the screen, boom, right? Now, she's running straight down to the paint, like literally just straight. A banana cut is like draw an invisible banana for a second. Instead of driving straight, you're supposed to like run like a little bit out and then drive right here. It's like a banana cut. You curve and then you drive. Like a little curve drive. You know what I'm saying? She just ran straight down, which was able to, the center could just get a little reach out. You're supposed to be away from arm's reach of the other team center, right? So that's what I would have told her. Look, you see how the center was holding her arm? I don't know why the ref ain't call it, but it is what it is. Let's talk about them 2 pounds of muscle she added real quick in this clip, though. Let's talk about them 2 pounds of muscle. Muscle C22L1. Gotta love Kaylin Clark, man. Listen, alright. Listen. Kaylin realized all she had to do is drive, and it opens up all her shooters, which she does here. And Lexi Hall makes them pay. Look right here. She drove. She peeped the Rike was being too nosy. Mind your business pass. Lexi Hall for the 3. Gotta love it. Alright, Kaylin ran the air out the building to the point where the center started giving out free layups. She got them all tired by just moving and running around. It's something they're not used to yet. Nobody used to chasing around somebody this much. And they NBA players talk about it when they have to guard Curry. Like, you gotta be a different kind of, you gotta have a different kind of conditioning to chase Curry around. And I feel like Kaylin Clark is getting into that bag. Look at this defender, Kalani Brown, I forgot her name. Look. She just gives Aaliyah the layup. She just lets her take it. She tries to scream at her like she's gassed out at this point. She's gassed. Completely gassed. You know what I'm saying? Right here, we got another lazy defensive attempt on an Aaliyah layup, assisted by Kaylin. They were so drained by this point, bro. They were so drained. Look at this. Pass into Aaliyah. Just gives her an open layup. Just lazy defense. You know what I'm saying? Once again, all Kaylin has to do is drive, and it's an easy kick-out opportunity to someone. Shout out to Kelsey for this quick trigger, not second-guessing the shot. Listen right here. Boom. Shout out to Kelsey for the quick trigger. Although Kelsey never second-guesses. Listen, Kelsey don't pass the rock like she a stingy addict. You know what I'm saying? Like a stingy meth head. She ain't passing no rock around. Listen, Kelsey wouldn't even pass if she was in a casket. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the next clip, though, bro. Kelsey do not pass the ball. She's like Michael Porter Jr. Alright. Now, this was maybe the only mistake I could find from Kaylin, which hurts. Listen. Like, it couldn't have come at a worse time than the last minute. But all Kaylin had to do here was wait. She had to just wait left hash for Aaliyah to set the screen. But look, instead she rushed the game. Look. Right here. She should have stayed right here left hash. She's so many defenders half court. 2 of her defenders is not even cross half court yet. Like, it's easily, you know they're going to try to trap you at the end too. She dribbles into the defense. She's in the T for 4 defenders. This one behind her. She don't got eyes behind her head. Defender gets a poke at the ball, and they don't get it, right? Now, I know she's a rookie and we can't fault her for that, but no excuses, right? With the right patience, the right read would have been made with Kayla, I'm sure if she would have waited at the left hash for Aaliyah, run a screen, they could have got something off. But listen, man, y'all reached the end of this reaction. We almost at 4,050. Let's just try to get to 4,100. I love y'all. Appreciate all the support. Hit that like button. Comment what you think. If you like this, expect more of these. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. See you on the next one. Let's go.